Well, this probably isn't even there. Yeah. No, just this last year. Right out here, the short. His brother was there in Linesville. I don't know what. It's the airplane That's even better. Yeah. Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final home game of the 1990 football season. It is only fitting that we recognize our seniors on the football team, the cheerleaders, as well as our fine marching band. Likewise, we realize all too well that you, the parents, have also made great contributions, sacrifices, and efforts to make our program so successful. Both of these groups we feel proud to introduce to you at this time. As I call off each member, would you please escort your parent or parents out onto the field? First, representing the football team, Earl Abbott, son of Earl and Carol Abbott. Sean Albaugh, son of Pete and Pam Albaugh. Brian Barnes, son of George and Deborah Noe. Robert Brown, son of Ray and Carol Brown. Todd DeRoss, son of Gerald and Patricia DeRoss. Herman Halfhill, son of James and Mary Ellen Halfhill. Kevin Oates, son of Rich and Terry Oates. Adam Phelps, son of Dan and Dixie Phelps. And our final member of the football squad, Sean Shelito, son of Glenn and Agnes Shelito. Representing our varsity cheerleaders, Donna Groger, daughter of Charles and Judith Groger. Rhonda Hartzell, daughter of Gary and Lana Hartzell. Shannon Shawns, daughter of Donald and Cheryl Shawns. Cindy Simpson, daughter of Robert Simpson. Crystal Trippus, daughter of Christy Trippus. And finally, Teresa Vickery, daughter of Robert and Betty Vickery. And now representing our marching band, and they have a long walk, Elizabeth Bentel, daughter of Jerry and Linda Parker. Andrea Elder, daughter of Laura Elder. Vicki Hoopman, daughter of Daniel Hoopman. Nora Jones, daughter of Greg and Joyce Jones. Verna Knable, daughter of Vern and Nancy Knable. Chad Lenhart, daughter of Deborah Delp. Melody Morgan, daughter of Colette Morgan. Becky Parker, daughter of Stanley and Emily Parker. And Kimberly Stanhope, daughter of Doug and Nancy Stanhope.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all of our seniors and their parents a big, loud hand of applause. Thank you for many memories to all of you. Nora Jones and the remainder of the seniors from the band will now rejoin the band and play first the LCS Alma Mater, followed by our national anthem. A reminder, while the band members are doing that, parents of all team members and the marching band are invited to stay for cake and Coke immediately following tonight's game in our high school gymnasium. rise for the playing of our national anthem. Co-captains meeting at midfield for the Lions, Kevin Oates, along with Adam Phelps, Todd DeRoss, Brian Barnes, Sean Shelito, the seniors for the Lions. Also, Sean Albaugh for the Bears. And number 36, Ed Miller, along with Brian Proper and Jason Bedeau. Officials for tonight's contest: the referee, John Piatek, the umpire, Don Howard, the linesman, Robert Latta, and the line judge, Riley Smoot, Jr.
Cheryl.
The toss has been won by the Lions, and they will receive. Union City Bears will be kicking off and defending the south goal. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Union City Bears. At center, a sophomore, number 56, Willard Allen. At guard, a 10-3 record. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Linesville Lions. At center, a sophomore, number 72, Steve Hawthorne. At left guard, a senior, number 61, Adam Phelps. At right guard, a sophomore, number 56, Mac Dickey. At left tackle, a senior, number 71, Earl Abbott. At right tackle, a senior, number 74, Sean Shelito. At the split end, a freshman, number 40, Mike Drexler. At tight end, a junior, number 23, Noel Berkeley. Doing the quarterbacking tonight, a senior, number 29, Kevin Oates. At the tailback, a junior, number 24, Jamal Strickland. At the slot back, a senior, number 22, Robert Brown. And the fullback, a senior, number 33, Todd DeRoss. The Lions likewise sport a 2-3 record under head coach Dan McCullough. And the kick comes to Strickland. Through Strickland's hands, picked up at the 5. And Strickland is down at the 3. Brian Proper, along with Dave Burdick, making that stop on Union City. So the Lions start from their own 3. Oates is stood up behind the line of scrimmage, so the Lions are on about their own 1-yard line. Second down and about 14. And Strickland off the left side gets back out to about the 3. So it'll bring up a third down and about 11. Strickland and DeRoss behind Oates. And it goes to Strickland, who is at about the 2-yard line. Jason Beto makes that stop. Another loss of a yard, so it brings up fourth down and about 13. Cliff Seibel standing at the end line. And Seibel. And a fair catch is called for at the 33-yard line by Ed Miller. So the Bears in excellent position at the Lions' 36-yard line. Backfield behind senior quarterback Steve Daly. And Daly gives off on the play to Brian Proper. Earl Abbott tripping up Proper on the play. No gain on the play, second down and 10. Ball at the Linesville 32-yard line. And a pitch goes to Proper. Proper trying the left side, split out and tackled on the play by Jason Dietz. Jason Dietz comes out and puts the hit on Brian Proper for no gain. Brings up third down and 10. Is Daly. Daly fires and picked off. Mike Drexler, freshman Mike Drexler picks off that Daly pass, so we have the first turnover of the contest, an interception at the 29-yard line. So the Lions, we have a timeout on the field. Charge to the Lions. First down for the Lions at the 29-yard line. Strickland and DeRoss behind. Quick throw over the middle, complete on the play. For the first down, complete to Noel Berkeley. So Noel Berkeley hauls in the first pass attempted by Kevin Oates. And a big first down for the Lions at the 46-yard line. And Oates on a keeper. And Oates rolls forward for a pickup of about 5 yards on the play. Brought down by Randy Sears and Brian Proper, along with Doug Hasbrook. At the Union City 49-yard line. And Oates gives to Strickland. Strickland spins. And Strickland picks up about 3 yards on the play. Kevin Miller making that hit on Strickland. Third down and 3. 6.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. No score. And as the first penalty of the contest, charged against the Lions for 3rd and 8. Oates, back to pass. Oates, and the penalty flag goes, and that'll bring up first down as Robert Brown reaches for the ball and picks up defensive pass interference.
Looks like you hit him.
15 yards being marked off against the Bears. Their first penalty of the contest, and bring up a first down for the Lions, their second. And big Todd DeRoss carries the ball up the middle. Randy Sears making that stop. The 6'3" freshman for Union City after a pickup of 4 yards. Second down and 6.
72. Yeah.
The ball at the 36-yard line of Union City. And a quick over the middle. Once again, Noel Berkeley, this time on a slant off the left side.
67.
Check that, make that Robert Brown took that pass from Kevin Oates, who is 2 for 2 in the ball game. Brings up third down and about a yard.
Come on, Todd.
And the pitch goes to Strickland. Straight ahead, should have the first down. Doug Hasbrook making that stop on Jamal Strickland, taking that pitch from Kevin Oates. Third first down for the Lions, as they've made it to the Union City 22-yard line. And Oates on a keeper pays the price of a big loss on the play. Coming up off the bottom is number 86, along with Brian Proper. 86 was Chris Anthony. About a 5-yard loss brings up second down and 15. Strickland DeRoss behind Oates. And on a counter play, goes Robert Brown, and Robert Brown rambles for about 10 yards, but it'll still be short of a first down. No, they indicated it is a first down, so Robert Brown picking up all 15 yards on that play. And the Lions have put together 4 consecutive first downs. Appears to be first down and 10 at about the 11. So the Lions can get a first down at the 1. Oates and pitched and picked off on the play. As the hand reached and batted, and so the Lions have their first turnover. Ball deflected on the slant pattern that the Lions completed. And Union City comes up with the interception. And the pitch goes on the play to Brian Proper. And they indicate no gain by Proper on the play. Brings up second down and 10. 3 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. No score.
They're playing with intensity tonight, seems like.
Steve Daly, senior quarterbacking for the Bears. And Daly gives on the... And penalty flags go flying. Ed Miller. And we got a face mask charged to the Lions, which will be a big 15-yarder. And the Bears will pick up their first. Daly pitches and halfback option. Throws deep all the way to the 36-yard line. Pass intended for Doug Hasbrook and overthrown as the halfback option. Brian Proper about 45 yards in the air by the halfback, but 5 yards too far. Brings up second down and 10. Full house backfield behind Daly. Daly pitches to Proper. Proper tries to turn the end and breaks the tackle. Proper breaks a couple tackles and finally run out of bounds on the play by Jamal Strickland. Ball right at midfield. First down for the Bears. And the penalty flags go. Delay of game is the early indication, which will be a 5-yard penalty. Back to the 45 will bring up first down and 15. And Daly gives to Proper. Now, check that. The ball carrier on the play was Jason Bedeau. Bedeau picks up about a yard on the play. Brings up second and 14. And Daly back to pass and is nailed, but gets away the pass and complete to Proper. There's a flag at the 45-yard line. Offensive holding. The preliminary indication by the official. So that will nullify the completed pass. And the third penalty marked off. Second down and a ton. gives off on a reverse. And Proper ends up with the ball. And Proper picks up only 3 or 4 yards. Noel Berkeley stayed at home on that play. And on the reverse, the Bears pick up very little. Brings up 3rd down on the play. And that ends our first quarter. It will be a 3rd down for the Bears at their own 37-yard line. When we return, first down, the Union City Bears with 2. Each team having 1 turnover, being the intercepted pass by both quarterbacks. And the Bears in a punting situation on 3rd down. And Proper going to keep the ball. And got back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're a pretty tricky team, aren't they?
Brings up a 4th down on the play. Earl Abbott making that stop on Brian Proper. Punting will be Proper, and the kick comes to Strickland. Strickland fumbles it. And Jason Dietz is the one that came up with that loose ball off Jamal Strickland's hands. And so the Lions take over, 1st down at the 36. Mike Drexler is split wide on the left side. And DeRoy tripped up, but goes forward for a pickup of about 4 yards. Second down and 6. And this time, Jamal Strickland gets near a 1st down, but a penalty flag goes into the middle. And it appears it'll go against the Lions. Offensive holding going to be charged against the Lions. 3rd penalty going to be charged against the Lions. 30 yards in penalties. Both teams in with 30 yards in penalties. Brings up 2nd down and 16. And Oates on a rollout. And Oates wants to throw, but keeps the ball and will go down. No gain on the play. Will bring up 3rd down. And Strickland nailed at the line of scrimmage. Seth Dormeister along with Brian Proper. The Bears, number 36, Ed Miller. Seibel standing on about the 15-yard line. Seibel. And a big roll for Cliff Seibel inside the 30 to the 27-yard line, where the Bears will take over. Pitches to Proper. Proper breaks a tackle and rambles for about 8 yards before Jason Dietz brings him down. Gain of 8 yards by Proper. 2nd down and 2. And now we have a timeout on the field. 7:42 remaining for the Bears. Doug Haybrook goes wide to the right. And on the keeper, Daly dives straight ahead, trying to pick up the 1st down. And there appeared to be a bad snap, as there's actually a loss of nearly a yard on the play. So they bring up 3rd down and a short 3. Hasbrook once again split wide on the right. Daly pitches to Proper, and Proper thrown for another loss on the play. So the Lions attacking Proper as he continues to carry that football. Oates, along with Hawthorne, making the stop for the Lions, brings up 4th down.
How you doing, Scott?
I'm all right.
How long are you going to be in this?
Proper will do the punting, and we have offside charged against the Lions as they jumped. And that's going to cost 5 yards, and that may be a 1st down. It is. It is. So the Bears have just picked themselves up a 1st down. Their 3rd 1st down. 2 of the 3 have come 1st and 10 for the Bears. And this time Miller carries the ball and breaks the left-hand side. Ed Miller goes all the way inside the 40 before Kevin Oates brings him down, and a 1st down for the Union City Bears. They're 4th. Ed Miller carries the pigskin all the way to the Linesville 38-yard line. Daly gives on the play to Jason Bedo. Bedo goes off the left side, picks up about 3. Second down and 7. Spotting of the ball at the Linesville 35-yard line. Hands are tight, full house backfield behind Daly. Daly fumbles the ball, and the Lions attack it, but Daly is able to get a handle on it, but back around the original line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up third down. And a long 9. Third down. Hasbrook goes wide right. And penalty flag. And we have a delay. So 5 yards more going to be tacked on. The second delay of game against the Bears. We'll move it back to the 42-yard line. Third down and 14. And we got an end around again, and the long throw wide open is Hasbrook. And Hasbrook has it for the penalty flag at the line of scrimmage. Penalty flag at the line of scrimmage. It appears hold. Ineligible receiver. Downfield is the call. So once again, it was Brian Proper who threw that bomb, and wide open was Keith McCracken was on the end of that long aerial from Proper, but all nullified. And now timeout will be charged to Union City, who face a third down and about 17. And Daly fires out to Proper, and Proper driven out of bounds, and there goes the penalty flag.
What in the heck are they doing?
And an offensive hold on that left side over there, trying to set up blocking for Proper.
Hey, Miller! Robbie! Hey, Chuck?
And so 10 yards will be marked off back to the Bears' own 45-yard line. And it'll bring up third down still. Third down and a taxi ride. Third down and 27 for the Bears. And once more, Proper is setting up for the punt. And this time, Proper gets it away and out of bounds, down around the 25-yard line. We'll see where they spot the football. So Proper gets a good kick away. And the Lions start from their own 25. 4 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Neither team able to score.
We're about to change that, John.
Andy Ross into the middle of the line goes Todd DeRoss. Proper in there on the stop, along with a couple of linemen. Gain of 2 by big fullback Todd DeRoss. Second down and 8. Bears come pouring through. And Jamal Strickland thrown for a loss again on the play. So we'll bring up 3rd down and about 9. As the Bears put a lot of pressure on the Lion backfield. Drexler split wide on the left. Oates pitches to Strickland, and Strickland driven out of bounds. Up around the 30-yard line, Darren Johnson. Darren Johnson running Jamal Strickland out of bounds, taking that pitch, picking up 2 or 3 yards on the play. 4th down. So Cliff Seibel once again will be doing the punting. Seibel will have the wind at his back. And Seibel gets away a big one. And Seibel's kick rolls to the 13-yard line. So Cliff Seibel gets another big punt away all the way to the Bears' 13-yard line. 2.5 minutes remaining in the half. Bears first down at their own 13. Yard punt by Cliff Seibel. Hasbrook wide on the left side. This time Miller tripped up in the backfield by number 71, Earl Abbott. Loss of 1 by Miller. Brings up 2nd down and 11. And this time comes to Todd Burrows, and Todd Burrows is finally tripped up by Mike Drexler out around the 19.5-yard line. Of less than a yard on the play, and we have a timeout on the field. Charge to the Lions. 41 seconds remaining in the half. Punting situation for the Bears. 4th down. Punting situation for the Bears. Jamal Strickland will back up.
How did they do today?
Also, Robert Brown backing up to the 40 as Proper will be punting from the 5-yard line. And Proper gets away a pretty good kick into the wind, and Jamal Strickland across the 40, trying to get out of bounds. Doug Hasbrook makes that stop on Strickland, so with 30 seconds remaining in the half, the Lions have the football at the Union City Bears' 40-yard line. And back throw and drawing a bunch. And Oates looks fired. Complete to Drexler. Mike Drexler at the 24-yard line as Kevin Oates runs for his life and then finds freshman Mike Drexler, who hauls it in at the 24-yard line. First down as we may be into our last play of the half with 9 seconds remaining. And head coach Dan McCullough wanting his team for the timeout. So with 9 seconds remaining, Lions trying to put something on the board here before halftime. First down, but 9 seconds remaining. And Oates throws for Strickland, and incomplete. Jamal Strickland was the intended receiver, but Keith McCracken jumped up at the goal line to deflect the ball with 3 ticks still on the clock.
You have a favorite rod and tackle and stuff, bring it.
3 ticks remaining. And Oates back to pass. Oates fires, and back to the ball. Drexler for a touchdown! Mike Drexler comes back for the football, spins around, and dives to the end zone. And with no time on the clock, the Lions put 6 on the board. Freshman Mike Drexler had to come back for the football and still catch the football and dive over the goal line for the 6 points. And the Lions will try the 2-point conversion with no time. And the pitch goes to Strickland, and Strickland goes in for the 2 points. Jamal Strickland picks up the 2 markers, and as the teams head for the locker room, the Lions all of a sudden put 8 on the board. We have a halftime score in the Client Valley game. Client Valley 13, and check that, Client Valley 13 and Lake nothing at the half. Daly fields the ball, touches his knee against the ground. So the Bears will start the third quarter. First down from their own 25-yard line. Steve Daly, senior quarterbacking the Bears, gives to Proper. Check that. The give goes to Jason Beto, and Beto rambles all the way to the 35-yard line, very close to a first down. Short by about a yard. Second down and 1. Jason Beto, a 6'1", 205-pound senior. And a give goes this time to Miller off the right side. They spot the football across the 30 at the 35-yard line, so it'll bring up third down and just short of a first down. Third down and inches. And Daly on the quarterback keeper picks up the first down. First down, number. Daly gives it to Proper, who is upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, second down and 10. And on the counter play goes to Todd Burrows, and Todd Burrows gets nearly enough for a first down. Nine-yard pickup by Burrows brings up third down and 1. Ball's at the Union City 45-yard line. Daly with the wide pitch and comes right up to Proper, and the penalty flags go flying. And face mask is going to be 15 big ones against the Lions. Jason Dietz in on the tackle, but also flagged for the face mask. So a first down for the Union City Bears. On as Union City has marched to the Linesville 43-yard line. And Daly back to pass. Daly fires wide open and in and out of the hands of Keith McCracken. Nearly into Robert Brown's hands. Incomplete forward pass brings up second down. And Daly gives on the play to Bedeau, and Bedeau gets very close to a first down. And picks up 9 yards. It'll be third down and about 1. Jason Bedeau carrying the ball a lot here in quarter number 3. Third and 1. Johnson split wide on the right side. And a wide pitch, and this time fumbled again. And finally, Jason Dietz, who's laying on the ground, got squibbed right to him, and Jason Dietz comes up with the big turnover. So, turnover number 2 for Union City. Each team had a interception, and that fumble, Lions came up with it. Lions at their own 36-yard line. And Todd DeRoss, the big fullback, straight ahead for 4 yards to the 40-yard line. Second down and 6. Randy Sears, that big freshman, making the stop on DeRoss. Andy Ross breaks the tackle and goes forward for 3 or 4 yards all the way to the 44 before Brian Proper, who's been busy on offense and defense tonight, puts DeRoss down at the 44-yard line. Third down and 2. And we got movement all over the place. And the orange will be tagged for 5. Illegal procedure charged against LHS. Brings up third down and 7. The ball at the Lions' 39-yard line. And the pitch goes to Strickland, and 2. And Strickland is attacked by Brian Proper on the play, along with Doug Haysbrook. And this time, Seibel will kick into the wind. And Seibel this time gets a poor kick to the 48-yard line. Ten-yard punt by Cliff Seibel. First down for the Bears. And on Proper, nice tackle by Todd DeRoss. Gets Proper in the backfield for a loss of Couple of yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 12. 4.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Lions making that 8 points. Hold up. Next Friday night, the Union City Bears will stay on the road as they visit Cambridge Springs, undefeated and leading the FCVC. And a deep pitch, and here comes Proper with the bomb. And slightly overthrown. Pass intended for number 41, Doug Haysbrook. And coverage, freshman Mike Drexler for the Lions. And the counter goes to Burrows, and a loss of that'll bring up a 4th down and 12. We had a loss of about a yard on the play. 4th and 12. Punting situation. Doing the punting will be Brian Proper, who will enjoy that steady southern breeze tonight as he punts. Proper drops back to the 33-yard line. And Proper gets an end over end. Fair catch called for and caught by Jamal Strickland at the 20. So with 3:11 remaining in the third quarter, Lions go on offense. And DeRoss off the left side. DeRoss rambles for about 5 or 6 yards on the play. Kevin Miller making that stop on the big fullback. As mentioned previously, the Bears will trek off to Cambridge Springs next Friday night. The Lions, meantime, go on the road as they go to Maplewood. 2nd down and 5. And Oates on a keeper, and Oates dives up to about the 27 or 28-yard line. And we have an offensive hold going to be charged against the Lions. And the Lions all the way. 70 yards and penalties charged against the Lions. And on the counter play, Robert Brown breaks a tackle. And Robert Brown all the way to the 20, all the way to the 30-yard line. 1 yard short of a first down. Keith McCracken finally bringing down Brown on a nice counter play. So the Lions now face a 3rd and 1. Steve Hawthorne up over the football. Kevin Oates doing the quarterbacking. Oates stands up DeRoss, and DeRoss gets very close to a first down. And they indicate it is a first down. So the Lions come up with first down number 6. Bears also enjoying 6 first downs. Ball at the Lions' own 32-yard line. And Oates breaks loose and finally throws it in to the ground and draws a penalty in the backfield, which is not a good sign. Illegal block charged against the Lions. So, more penalties chalked up here against the Lions.
I don't keep pushing you because I want you to do it.
The Lions faced with a first down and a bunch. And Oates pitches the football, loose football, Lions. And once more, Jason Dietz is laying on the ground and has the ball kicked to him. So Dietz comes up with another loose football, his third recovery. If someone has come in the last few minutes and parked next to the ticket booth, they left their lights on and they are slowly dying. So if you have parked by the ticket booth in the last few minutes, you better start your car before it won't start. And that's the end of the third quarter as the teams head off down the field. Lions 8 and the Bears nothing at the end of 3 quarters of play. Final home contest, we'd like to recognize our people that have been running the chains all year and for a number of years, Gary Thayer, along with Jack Sindlinger and Chuck Bicko. Big thanks goes out to them as they have put in another fine year for the Lions. We thank them for their service. And Oates looks, finally throws. Pass is intended for Mike Drexler, but 4 or 5 white jerseys in the area. Brings up third down and 26. We'd also like to thank Dr. Robert Baker's office for providing our medical attention and services throughout the course of this football season. We certainly are very appreciative to Dr. Baker as well as his staff. And Jamal Strickland gets out across the 20 and is still on the field. So the Lions now faced with a punting situation, and Cliff Seibel will once again, here in the fourth quarter, enjoy that strong wind behind him. And Seibel gets a high kick away. Fair catch called for at the 42-yard line. So the Bears will start from their own 42 here in the final quarter. 38-yard punt for Cliff Seibel. Lions next Friday night will travel to Maplewood. The following Friday night, they will have a non-league contest over at Titusville and close out the season at Cambridge Springs. And the ball goes to Miller, and Miller runs east and west and picks up a couple yards on the play. Kevin Oates making that stop. And Daly fires incomplete. down and 10. And Daly on the end around, and he throws it back to the quarterback. Would have been a pickup of 4 yards on the play or so, but it goes incomplete from Proper to Daly. So a 4th down. Proper from his 31. Brown and Strickland deep into the wind to Jamal Strickland, who fumbles the football. And I believe the Lions come up with the least football as Jamal mishandles another punt, but that may have been Dietz come up with it once more, as he's been all over the loose footballs tonight. 1st down for the Lions from their own 30-yard line. And a big fullback, Todd DeRoss. Todd DeRoss, big senior fullback, chugging forward for 5 or 6 yards on the play. Six-yard pickup for the 6'1", 203-pound senior. And a pitch goes to Strickland, and Strickland is thrown to the ground by number 88, Darren Johnson. Darren Johnson, 160-pound senior, throws Strickland for a 5-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9. Third and 9 for the Lions. And DeRoss, right into the middle of the line, has a hard time. So another punting situation for Cliff Seibel. Kevin Oates to Mike Drexler. So another good kick away from Miller, hits at the 30, goes to the 20, and at the 19-yard line. So Cliff Seibel booms one to the 19-yard line. 56 yards on that punt of Cliff Seibel. First down from the 19-yard line for the Bears. And the pitch comes to Proper. Proper looks back middle, and nice tackle from behind. And on the bottom is Adam Phelps, I believe. Adam Phelps makes a real nice tackle on Proper. But Proper picks up 6 yards. Daly pitches, and some running room. Proper turns the corner, and Proper runs over Dietz out there on the corner, Jason Dietz. And a first down for the Union City Bears. 7 first downs for the Bears. And we have a timeout on the field. Charge to the Lions. So 6:39. And give goes to Miller. Miller tries the left side. 5 yards pickup by Ed Miller, the senior running back. Brings up 2nd down and 5.
Go!
Daly on the counter gives to Proper. Proper is hit first on the play. Kevin Oates hit him first on the play. Then he spun forward to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Brings up 3rd down and 5. 5.5 minutes remaining in the contest. Daly back to pass. Daly fires and short. Pass was intended for Brian Proper. Mike Drexler was in there. Coverage for the Lions.
Straight across, yeah, you're missing. Straight across. You help out on the front, bro.
Fourth down, punting situation, and Proper back to the 34-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 45. And Proper kicks the ball over Strickland's head. The official did blow the ball dead at the point where it is. It is off the fingertips. It is Union City's ball. First down and 10 at the 11. And on a broken play, Daly tries the right side. And I believe it's around the 6-yard line. We'll have to see, and there's a penalty flag in the backfield.
All right.
Personal foul, Cliff, charged against Union City, 15 yards. It takes them back out to the 29-yard line, it appears. And Daly over to Proper. Proper trying the left side. Run out of bounds. Pick up perhaps a couple yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and long. Union City has to go all the way to the 1. throw to Proper. Proper looking. And Proper throws it in the ground. Brings up third down and long yardage for the Bears.
John tried to do a little hedging there. He's calling the plays before Broker throws it into the ground. Broker catching the ground.
And now a timeout is charged to the Bears with 4:15 remaining. 3rd and 24. Lions on top by 8. 24 at the 25-yard line. And here again, and it's allowed. Oh, come on! High ball to throw, and here's Proper's ball. Lots of orange. And picked off by Mike Drexler. Drexler runs to the sideline. 25 yards. Mike Drexler picks off his second interception of the evening, and a very crucial one, as Drexler picks off the ball at the goal line and brings it out to about the 25-yard line. Kevin Oates going all the way at quarterback tonight. Gives off to the big fullback. And Todd DeRoss carries ahead for 4 yards. Brings up second down. Inside 4 minutes. As we wind down this 4th quarter, a reminder that any of you that can stick around for 5 or 10 minutes, help out the boosters as they pick up immediately following the game. They do an outstanding job. Once again, DeRoss stood up by Proper and finally taken down on the play by the big freshman, Randy Sears. So a pickup of 3 on the play brings up 3rd down and 2. As indicated earlier, we would appreciate any of you that would stick around and help the All Sports boosters immediately following the contest as they pick up paper, cans, and other things involved with the contest. We'd like to thank the boosters for their great job throughout the year. Mike Drexler carries the football for the first time tonight. And no gain on the play, perhaps a loss of a yard on the play, brings up 4th down in a punting situation for Cliff Seibel. And Seibel gets another good kick away. Miller at the 36, 45, 48-yard line. As Robert Brown makes the hit on Miller at the 48-yard line. So the Bears, as we approach the 2-minute mark, will try to put together a final drive. Once again, I'd like to thank our chain crew who has worked throughout the years, as well as this year, Jack Sindlinger, Chuck Picco, and Gary Thayer. First and 10 for the Bears at the 48. And once again, and a bullet, and picked off this time by Neat. Neat struck down from behind by Miller. But Jason Neat picks up 3 or 4 fumbles tonight, and now picks up an interception. Jason Neat having a big night for the Lions here Walker makes it to the sidelines, being shaken up on that pass play. So the Lions now can run out the clock, looking to even their record at 3-3. Mike Drexler picks up about 6 yards on the play. The freshman out of the backfield now for head coach Dan McCullough. 1 minute remaining in the contest. Don't forget, seniors, as well as all team members and their parents, we have cake and coke following the contest in the gymnasium, and at the same time, a dance going on in the cafeteria. Todd DeRoss stood up at the line of scrimmage. The Lions, of course, will be playing JV action Monday night at Union City. By the way, the last 7th and 8th grade contest of the year, the last home contest, will be tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And I believe they take on Conneaut Lake. Tomorrow morning, the final 7th and 8th grade home contest, as the Little Lions will travel the last 2 weeks to Conneaut Valley and to Cockerton. We certainly appreciate your patronage this year at all the Lions home games. Once again, any people that could help out the boosters for a few minutes immediately following the contest to help get everything picked up and put away for the final time this season, it certainly would be appreciated. Don't forget, you have a delayed broadcast if you are interested on 106 FM tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. The Union City radio station, WCTL in Union City. Only scoring in the contest with no time in the first half, Kevin Oates to Mike Drexler aerial, and then a 2-point conversion. And those 8 points appear will hold up. As Kevin Oates downs, and
Mom, that
should wrap it down.
That was intentional.
So we wish both teams good luck as they travel next week. The Lions go to Maplewood, and Union City heads off to Cambridge Springs. Congratulations to the Lions on their 3rd win of the year, and even their record at 3-3.
I knew she had a black purse, and I just... He doesn't know. There were 2 straps on her.